लीव तभी ओपन प्रोग्राम शुरू होता है अभी नहीं। आइए और डिले होता है। हाँ हाँ
I, Jiran Australia, standing Radhika Rao, heartily welcome us all to the concluding section of the 7-day STUTI program. The workshop was held in the Department of Chemistry, Faculty of Science, the Maharaja Sayajirao University of Baroda, sponsored by DST, New Delhi, in association with Shivaji University, Kolhapur.
Translate the good things of your learning into the welfare of humanity. With this little small code, let's begin with our valedictory function. Before we proceed, let's call upon Professor A.V. Bedekar to give the welcome.
We are starting.
I would like to call upon the team for the university song and request you all to kindly rise for the event.
As you know, as you all know, today is a memorable day, hard work in the organization of the workshop, Spirit of, and the workshop was a grand success. Now, I would request Professor A.V. Vedekar to deliver his welcome address.
Professor Dr. R.G. is from providing a lot of sophisticated analytical instrumentation facilities, say CA, this of I guess of say Shivaji University. Dr. T. Rajendra, Director of SPARK. SPARK is Sun Pharma Advanced Research Company. Yes. So, Dr. Ravesh, senior faculty members, distinguished participants and so persons of 5-day, 7-day workshop, participants of the 7-day workshop. And so, last Sunday, this, I think we had a very active, fruitful interactions. Covering the whatever activities we had systematically. We are waiting for our Honorable Vice Chancellor and the Dean Faculty of Science. On behalf of the Department of Chemistry, on behalf of the organizing committee, I welcome you both for this function, and I welcome you all once again for this workshop. So I hope it was useful, and we are going to request you of you to tell your honest opinions. All good things came, right? So this also is getting. So in this short welcome, I think we can proceed.
Thank you, sir. Now, I would request Gautam Priyadarshi for FitTech STUTI 2020.
Yes, good evening, everyone. So, the STUTI program is a yes. I'm Gautam Priyadarshi. I'm a research scholar and I'm experiment at the Department of Art and Environmental Science, KSK University Coach. So, since last 7 days, we are having a training program on sophisticated instrumentation for material frames. And during this program, we learn various concepts, theories, and principles and applications of various instruments, including the spectroscopy, thermal activities, and microscopy. And some of the instruments we have a demonstration as well as the hands-on practice of this all instrument, mainly the Raman spectroscopy, NMR spectroscopy, AAS, HP, ODS, and MS, GCMS, GCD, is HPLC, XRD, XPS, in the microscopy, SAIF, ADX, TAM, AFM, fluorescence, and polarizer optical microscopy. Especially the thermal, we also learned the thermal various types, including types of the thermal characteristics, including the PGA, DCA, DSC, and also the thermocycle of PCR. So this all the entire STUTI program is really helpful to us. In my opinion, we just give the sample for the characterization, and we know that how the PGA will give the result or in the form of the graph or spectrum. We just interpret literature, but we never seen the instrument before. So this program has given us the opportunity to see the instrument, how they work, and how our sample is analyzed, and what kind of the parameters we need to identify before giving our sample for the analysis. So thank you very much to follow. Okay, thank you.
Good evening to all. Myself, Avinash Pindara, and I am working at the department affiliated to Baroda University. Coming to the feedback for this 7-day STUTI program, in one word, if I have to tell this program is fantastic. It's done, it's organized. My sincere thanks to the organizers to see 2020, organized by the Department of Chemistry and MSU University. Lots of effort has been taken by the organizing committee from initial to the last. And I remember the first lecture given by Dr. Chesra. Where we have some basic industrial point of view, how the science can grow. Then after there are so many milestones in between, such as I must appreciate and use some name like Dr. Prasanna. Professor Prasanna has given an encouraging lecture on the first day even, and from that the bonding for all participants to attend all the lecture. I must appreciate all the outside participants that all are my new friends here. Okay. Already the list of experiments we have performed is provided by Mr. Kolhapur. I will not repeat that experiment, but in case of the beneficiary, I am the beneficiary of this program. I can say very confidently because I got the opportunity to look after more and more instruments, and even though maybe don't get the chance to hands-on training, but the inter-collaborative research and the interdisciplinary area, we can work on that area, and even we get also collaboration from the new friends also, which is mainly the beneficiary for me. And I must thank again to the organizer, Professor Valedictory, and all the team. We have taken the enormous efforts in organizing and successful for this program. And one thing lastly, all the research scholars for your department, they have worked and they have very nice lecture, and everyone is was arranged and program is nice. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
DST को बहुत थैंक यू बोलना चाहती हूँ, स्पेशली हमको कि उनका जो बिहेवियर है वो बहुत ही सॉफ्ट है और इससे हमें कुछ बहुत सीखने को मिला, क्योंकि ऐसा लगी मैं उनसे काफी कुछ सीख रही थी, क्योंकि वो इतना प्रेशर होने के बाद भी बहुत सारी चीजें बहुत अच्छे से मेंटेन करती हैं। इवन वो उस दिन गिर भी गई थी, फिर भी अभी वो बड़ा सॉरी वो काफी हमने देखा कि लेडी होने के नाते बहुत अपनी चीजों को मैनेज कर रही है। मेरे लिए काफी इंस्पायरिंग है, क्योंकि मैं भी एक लेडी हूँ, तो आगे चल के मुझे भी ऐसा आपसे बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिला है। तो स्पेशली मैम आपको बहुत बहुत थैंक यू और सबको भी थैंक यू। और स्पेशली मैम आपकी जो सर स्कॉलर्स हैं वो काफी सपोर्टिव है, हमें उन्होंने रियलाइज नहीं होते कि हम बाहर के हैं, हमको लैंग्वेज प्रॉब्लम हुआ उन्होंने हमसे हिंदी में बात किया, इवन हमको कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम होता है वो हमसे बार बार आके पूछते हैं, हमको समझ में नहीं आता तो भी वो हमको चीजें समझाते हैं। ये छोटी छोटी चीजें हमें बहुत अच्छा लगा। और फिर जो इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स है हमने सिर्फ पढ़ा था उनको, यहाँ हम देख रहे हैं, समझ रहे हैं, इंटरडिसिप्लिनरी फ्लो है, हम समझ रहे हैं कि हम आगे चल के क्या रिसर्च कर सकते हैं, किनसे जुड़ सकते हैं। तो ये जो डीएसटी का जो कॉन्सेप्ट है वो बहुत ही अच्छा है। फिर हमें नया सीखने मतलब हम ऐसी चीजें जान रहे हैं जो सिर्फ हम पढ़ते हैं सुनते हैं, अभी हम इन चीजों को देख रहे हैं, समझ रहे हैं कि हम क्या कर सकते हैं। तो ये कॉन्सेप्ट बहुत पहले हुआ होता तो आई थिंक बहुत से लोग इससे मतलब प्रॉफिट हुए थे, लेकिन अभी जो ये है इससे हमें बहुत फायदा हुआ है। थैंक यू सो मच।
Good evening, one and all. Myself is Shivaji. I am doing my PhD work in the STUTI University. So, first of all, I would like to congratulate the organizing team for organizing such a wonderful program and to participants who have taken a interesting role, right? Then all I can say, it's like that it's my privilege to be part of this occasion and heart-filled with lots of gratitude and respect for our distinguished guest speakers for not only sparing their for their valuable time for us and also to enlighten us with a commendable talk on these various subjects. Thanks all for clearing our concepts and enhancing our understanding. Indeed, you have such great efforts. We really owe a lot. And I'm running short of words to express my gratitude, but you have provided us valuable support in enriching this the program. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So I think now so first of all, I'd like to thank to all guests, SUTI and Dr. Padmaja for having us here, and also Department of Chemistry, Valedictory sir. So in our graduation and post graduation, we learn just theory. Very few has the only on-hand experience. So by this, we learn so many things. As a researcher, I can say characterization is the most important play role in our research. And by this, I learned so many things, and it would be make my career very easy to understand such a crucial thing. So, thank you very much.
Students and shy. Good evening, everyone present here. It like to be honor or privilege to give me the chance to share my review or of time. I would like to share few things like
I have completed my master's in this year recently, and I'm very new in this field. But by joining this program, I came from Pune to here by traveling for near about 10 hours. And I was like, what will be the takeaways? What will be the people, they are helpful or not? And all the misconceptions and insecurities in my mind. But after coming here, all the insecurities and misconceptions are fulfilled. मतलब सब clear हो गया. So I would like to thank Padmaja ma'am, Valedictory sir, and all the organizing team for this STUTI program. And in future, I would like to share my thought that arrange this program for all the research scholars and as well as the students, like graduation or post graduation, to enhance their knowledge, to support them, and push them for the research purpose, not only for the publication or not only for the designation, but to give back to the society with good work and good intention. Thank you.
Good evening, one and all. Myself, Sahibusen research scholar from Department of Chemistry, MSU Baroda. First of all, I am thankful to Professor Padmaja ma'am and whole organizing committee for smooth conduct of this program. It was a wonderful experience with exchange of valuable knowledge of various techniques, and especially thanks for the lecture of Professor Mustafa for electrochemistry. वो ऐसा था कि अभी मैं ट्रांजिशन फेज में हूँ स्टूडेंट लाइफ से रिसर्च स्कॉलर, और इलेक्ट्रोकेमिस्ट्री मेरा पैशन था पर उसमें किक नहीं थी. वो लेक्चर में मुझे ऐसी किक दी है कि अब मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि इलेक्ट्रोकेमिस्ट्री में बहुत कुछ अच्छा कर सकते. सो थैंक यू सो मच.
Request you to come up on your page.
I would like to thank DSP and Professor Padmaja and Professor Valedictory sir. Now, initial stage of research, I am very thankful to this organization. I will useful these techniques learned by 7 days. I am very grateful. मैं आगे रिसर्च में क्या कर सकती हूँ, कौन सी कैरेक्टराइजेशन के लिए क्या चीज यूज कर सकती हूँ, मुझे इन 7 दिन में पता चला, उसकी एप्लीकेशन पता चली. थैंक यू.
I will request Apola ma'am to.
Good evening, one and all. Students over there. Myself, I'm a scholar at the Studies Department, and I would like to thank Padmaja ma'am and Valedictory sir to arranging such a wonderful program in our campus, so that in future also, if we are going to plants for preparing a molecule and going for the experimentation, it can be helpful to us. And it is like right now, this all of the training is not useful for me, but as I think that I believe knowledge never goes waste. और जो भी सीखे हो अभी नहीं तो 2 साल बाद आपको काम आएगा. Okay, so जिनके भी फील्ड रिलेटेड नहीं था तो कभी भी ऐसा मत समझना that it is not of any use. Okay, it is going to be useful to you, not now, in future. So thank you for your opinion. Anybody else who would like to give their feedback?
if we have volunteers, you can explain your yes. So this is very important. So, I mean, see, you are all very young people, and someday you will also go and work in some institution. You will also organize workshops, seminars, something. हम लोग चाहते हैं कि ये जो आप पर ऐसा ट्रेनिंग आपको भी मिल रहा है, उसमें पार्ट है एक्सपेरिमेंट्स करना, कैरेक्टराइज करना, पेपर लिखना, ये तो है ही। तो उसके साथ यू नो दिस काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स, हाउ टू ऑर्गेनाइज थिंग्स, गेट थिंग्स डन, इवन इफ यू उनके पास से कैसे काम करवाना, ये भी एक सीखना है। ये वो कैसे रहा था जब आपने ऑर्गेनाइज किया, बट आप कैसे सीखा? Okay, sure.
My name is Nikita. Like a speaker. Very I'm thankful to Dr. Patranjan. Our volunteers. અહીંયા આવીને મને ખૂબ જ મતલબ સારું લાગે છે. મને ગુજરાતી બોલવું ગમે છે, તો તમને બધાને ગુજરાતી બોલવું છે. પદ્મજા મેમને હું બસ એક દિવસ આગળ જ મતલબ પૂછ્યું અને એમને મને બહુ સારી રીતે તરત જ આન્સર આપ્યો અને બેસ્ટ રિપ્લાય આપ્યો કે હા તું આવી શકે છે અને જોઈન કરી શકે છે. મને નથી ખબર અને મને એક દિવસ અગાઉ ખબર પડી. હું એમની સાથે મતલબ આવીને આટલું બધું શીખી 7 દિવસમાં. ઘણા બધા કલેક્શન મતલબ ફ્રેન્ડ સર્કલ બન્યું, સારી રીતે બધા સાથે એન્જોય પણ થયું અને ટેકનિક્સ પણ શીખવા મળ્યું જે આપણા બધાના ફ્યુચર માટે યુઝફુલ છે અને વેરી હેલ્પફુલ બની શકે છે. હમણાં નહીં તો કાલે યા તો 2 વર્ષ પછી પણ બની શકે છે. So thankful to Padmaja ma'am and Rega sir. Thank you so much.
Good evening. Myself Monai Bhatt, and I have just joined environmental science department as a research scholar. So I am basically working on material chemistry, and my goal is to find some materials which I will be applying on the remediation of environment, basically quality chemistry with the environmental science. So in that, the characterization part is very important. Till now, I used to rely on my seniors to interpreting the graphs and etc. They used to tell me that when they speak means this thing, and I used to remember. Definitely, I have read some theories, I have read some books as well, but still, the hands-on experiments are from different sort of thing. That gives you the idea that how the instruments works, what are the types of these different radiation, what are the types of different sources are used, what those particular sources, angle, air scatter, like some air scattering mechanism was there in the XRD. So yesterday I found that when we went to take off, the graph was like little bit higher. Today I realized that okay, we have not arranged that air scattering mechanism. So this kind of details are very much important in the field of research, especially when you are working in the material chemistry. So I am very thankful to the DST as well as like for the organizing the program as well as Professor Padmajana for inviting us as well as giving us this opportunity. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Anybody else?
Thank you so much.
She's a participant as the speaking.
Good afternoon, all present here. Myself, Lily Subban. I'm doing my research work, PhD work under Baroda Web's guidance in Environmental Science Department. Here I was playing a twice role, I can say, participant as well as a team of coordinating. And actually, we have learned a lot with all of the mixed audience we had here. And we get to know the different, different research and different people who belong from different universities. And obviously, everyone has mentioned that different kind of characteristics, analytical techniques we have done. And I would like to thank all of you for having me here and giving the, I would like to thank Baroda ma'am and sir and Kolhapur University as well, sir. The STUTI program to having me here as a participant, as giving me this opportunity to learn the teamwork and coordinating with the team. Thanks.
Yeah, give.
Anybody else?
It's okay.
Because we are, I thought 5 years.
I came from SUK. I did my PhD from MSU. So last 1 week I have been a part of this workshop. So I really thankful to the community for giving me the opportunity to be the part of this workshop. And has been a really nice experience for me. Most of the things which I saw is that has been used on a daily basis within the company and organization. The catalysis part are same, but some of the things which I have not experienced that also have been covered in this workshop. So I am really grateful for that. So like now most of the people are from different background like analysis and organic chemistry. So those who have been exposed to their respect analytical techniques, they just got a flavor for what kind of things can be possible. So I would like to tell students that what an opportunity, nice opportunity. We have to explore in the direction so that the understanding for the particular analysis will be much better than what you have done here. So it's just the initial you can explore more to be the expertise in the same field. So thank you, Baroda madam and Valedictory sir, the organization committee and all the members. Thank you also.
We have this proposal for punctuality.
Sir is here to bless us. But I am ready to my intervention. I have to leave. Sir, I am taking what sir.
I'm saying you have to leave.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So just 1 minute.
I would request Professor A.V. Pedikar to present a bouquet to Vice Chancellor, sir, Professor Dr. Vijay Shivaji. Now I would request Professor Padmaja to present a bouquet to Dean Professor Haribai Zakaria, Faculty of Science. Swami, would request.
मैडम एक मिनट फोटो फिल्म सर एक उनको
Because he will leave it complete. Okay, now I'm back.
Thank you, sir. Nice. Maybe go to the times.
Yes, very.
Mobile गरम होता है.
Yeah, sure.
Switch issue.
So you have to got the information.
Request to give a floral welcome to Professor Sanjay.
Thank you.
I would request Professor A.V. Pedikar to present a bouquet to Dr. T. Rajman. Now I would request Professor Padmaja to present a memento to T. Rajman. Would request Professor A.V. Pedikar to present a memento to Ramesh sir in this.
I would like to invite Professor Prasanna Khalsati to present a brief summary of 7-day
Thank you for taking. Maybe we welcome Dr. T. Valmunda. Just would like to tell that he's a national of SAM. Okay, because just name was given and who you are, it was not quite underlined and with the director of Sanama research center. Okay, so I have a difficult task to tell you what happened in last 7 days in this workshop. Basically, interpretation of instrument data is carried out in theory part. What is missing is the practical training of the instruments. And that is what is covered under this STUTI program. So, our 2022 STUTI program was kick-started, was written by, some part was written by volunteer doctor, not doctor, Miss Radhika. So, I will use her language also. So, STUTI program 2022 kick-started being a football season with an inaugural function on 11 December. Our chief guest was Professor Dr. Shivaji, Honorable Vice Chancellor of MSU University, Baroda. And guest of honor was Professor Kannan, who is the director of CSIR Institute, CSMCRI Baroda. After the inauguration function, the day started with a broad question posed in the industry, especially India's largest industry, Reliance. And it was posed by Dr. Raksh B. Jasra, Senior Vice President of Reliance Industries, that what is the alternative for polymer? What is the alternative for plastic? Because energy and environment are the big questions. So how the Reliance industry is handling this with respect to materials and characterization perspective. After that, ex-head of the physics department is Sujit Mukherjee, and he is presently also acting as an adjunct professor in Manipal Institute of Technology. He introduced students to basics of nuclear radiation detection techniques and associated electrons. Finally, Professor Prasanna Valsarji, I guess me, briefly summarized different synthetic techniques from past, present, and future. Second day, Professor A.V. Bedikar, head chemistry department, started the session, and he introduced the NMR techniques. We have in-house 400 megahertz NMR, so he introduced NMR techniques, possible techniques in the NMR, and he, I guess, gave one-to-one interaction session on that. Then Dr. Amar Vallabh, he works on soft materials, associate professor in chemistry department. He talked about different characterization techniques on soft materials. Then Dr. H.P. Soni, again associate professor in chemistry department. He introduced students to various nanomaterials and how to characterize those nanomaterials. The last session on second day was by our invited guest speaker, Professor Arun Pratap, who was a former dean, Faculty of Science and Technology, and head Department of Applied Physics, who covered basics of thermal techniques. The day was concluded with in-house demonstration of instruments in batches such as 400 megahertz NMR, PGDTA, DLS, and HPG. The third day was a combination of lectures, demonstrations, and builds. The third day started with a lecture by Professor P.K. Zha, head Department of Physics, on thermal spectroscopy. Instrument demonstration on HPLC in the Department of Botany under the guidance of Dr. P. Nagar, and visit to Botanical Garden, which showcased indigenous species and variety in the herbal plants available in the MSU Botanical Garden. The highlight of the day was visit to SICAD, a neighboring place in Anand. You can travel to the main city, and students saw various sophisticated instruments and came to know in detail basics and principles of the instruments and how they look, what kind of analysis one can perform. Fourth day, 14th December, started with a lecture by Mr. Subhashish Sarkar. He introduced students to the role and challenges in flame techniques from industry perspective, because he is a senior general manager in SUK Industries Private Limited. The students, through his talk, came to know about different atomic absorption spectroscopy techniques and ICP-MS and ICP-OD. A talk by Professor C. Ratnaprabha, head Biochemistry Department, enlightened students about the fluorescence microscope. This third session of the day was by Professor Arun Pratap again, who discussed simulated DST and various thermal analytical techniques. The day ended with a quick session by Professor Bhavan Trivedi from Chemistry Department on basics of electrochemical analysis and cyclic voltammetry. On the same day, students received demonstration of instruments such as fluorescence microscope and cyclic voltammetry. The day 5 15th December, was inclined towards broadly biological sciences. Dr. Baroda, Assistant Professor in Department of Environmental Sciences, spoke on polymers chain reaction, and Professor Sunil Singh, Department of Botany, spoke on gene cloning. The demonstration of PCR, SEM, ICPMS was done in the later day. On day 6, 16 December, started with invited guest Dr. Maksud Baikar. Actually, he is also a correspondent, a senior project associated with STUTI program from Shivaji University. He gave lecture on experience. Thank you. Second invited guest lecture was Dr. Mohammad Mustafa. He is from Department of Chemistry and Center for Energy Sciences, IISER Pune. He spoke about the electrochemistry and electrified surface. Post lunch, the instruments demonstration was done at Pharmacy Department in our faculty and at the Faculty of Technology of Engineering, where students came across various instruments such as LCMS, PCMS, powder XRD, AFM, and TEM. Today, 7th day, 17th October, began with a fantastic lecture by Professor R. Kolhapur, sitting on a dais, and held University Science Instrumentation Center, coordinator of SAIF facility, and professor in Physics Department of Shivaji University, Kolhapur. He introduced powder XRD from a various operational perspective, because students know many times how to interpret the spectra, but the problem is how you will get a better spectra and how you can come out a difficulty in the instrumentation that he introduced. Then Professor Ashish Prajapati introduced the world of liquid crystals and the instruments involved in the characterization for the same. The final session was again taken by Professor Ashish Prajapati, and basically he talked about the TEM techniques. He introduced the participants how to use advanced instrumentation facility available in India through mobile app called iStay. So I guess now students are ready not only to know the instruments, but how to basically block or take the instrumental facility all over India sitting on your mobile. Overall, I think it was a great opportunity for the students to know and understand many sophisticated instruments in one stadium, and they are ready as the midfielders, and we are facilitators are waiting for their goals. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would request Dr. T. Rajmala to come and address the
Good evening to all. Professor Srivastava, Swamika, thank you for the instruments. Very honored being here with my numbers. What I enjoyed meeting of you is something very interesting that you came to know that we learned something. But the real practice, each individual is a human, but all living beings is a very sophisticated. We know how to smell contact. We know how to hear sound. We know what to say, what color. This makes us to think. I mean, we can identify each one voice. Child can identify mother without knowing. Something significant. But the problem is, we see everything in front of us, but we don't think what it is. That's the problem. Child can identify because that's necessity. Necessity is the mother of invention. Do I see the thing? What is this and what purpose? What I can learn from it. Child learns sound because there is a person who can take care of it. Correct? Birds know to fly various aspects. Reptiles know how to sense perception through, heat and things like that. So we're all human beings with great, instrumental techniques. We can like what we like in song. Because when you are a child in the womb, you know what you like, what often you like, what music you like. They're all determines in your genes. So now you can fingerprint your gene for next generation. That's the kind of science advancement. Probably in 1940s and things, when Professor G.L. Ramachandran, he used to write scientific and he used to think people are mad. Psychedelics say it's not plain, it's plain answer. There should not be any backbone. You see that here we have the glucose structure. Now we talk of conformational analysis. It's a 4C one. So when you talk of conformational analysis, you talk of identity, when I talk somebody, I know whom I am talking. When you talk of conformational 4C one conformational structure, we know what is that we are describing in few sentences. That's the kind of power of tools, because we have exactly things. There are very few people who can think like Tulsidas maybe about 5 centuries, 6 centuries back. They just simply said in Hanuman Chalisa, correct? What is the distance between earth and sun? Yuga Sahasra Yoga. There was no instrument to measure or scale to measure what is the distance between the earth and sun. That's it. Perfect, but you did not add any scale or things to say that's what it is. G.L. Ramachandran did not have anything to tell, but his intuition that it cannot be played. So when you think of something, it may not be logical for anyone. If your mind says there is something that I am understanding, this thinking or that intuition is not that somebody can criticize you are mad. Yes, you are mad because you have a different thing, like those things, energy and nouns, someone else. That's how the result or the instrument can achieve it. Today, if you talk of what is quality, correct? When you say pharmaceuticals, it's something treating the disease without affecting the health. I mean, treating the adverse events or the safety aspect. What FDA says? FDA says that it's the you need to have pure substance. Quality is without contamination. So what's contamination? We simply think contamination means pure compound. What is pure compound? Without contamination. What is contamination? When you make things, I mean, there are several things. So we have maybe trillions of genes, but we don't use trillions of genes for ourselves. And we are all having more than 95% of the genes, but we are very different. But when you say, I am pure, what is my purity? My gene is my pure, but I am different from it. We are all pure. But when you say, FDA, what is without contamination? Your product comes out of solvents. If that solvent is there, when you crystallize from different solvents, if their polymorphic nature is there, yes, sir. So you have tools and techniques to understand if there is a polymorph, you have IR, you have polymorph, you have XRD, you have polymorph, you have DST, you have polymorph, you have simple melting point. But we forget to test. If I get melting point 98, why it's 98, don't know that I can give slice of it. This is 98 because people differ when you say melting point, there is a method of measurement. Today we forget what is melting point. And there is a method of assessing the accuracy. Today we forget about this because every small thing is important. It's not that big thing. Everything. Purity by TLC, purity by IR, purity by APLC, purity by XYZ. So everything is a technical model, everything has to be added in the norm. When you say what is purity by pharmaceutical product of polymorphic nature, because there are several polymorphs which are soluble in Solubility defines the product in terms of absorption, in terms of availability, in terms of efficacy, in terms of various aspects. So when you talk of FDA, if we have everything technique, and measure everything in terms of currently today we used to measure at 1.1 heavy metals. Heavy metals means you just check heavy metals content. Today you take a periodic table and tell me that whether you have all those 9700 and 880 elements of the earth, what all toxin, what all it is, and then decline of the PPM. Because when you say purity, you are not taking PPM. You need to think what is defined as purity. So purity is different at different levels. But when you say that there is something I'm defining, then you're defining the techniques. Those techniques are all the techniques what we learn. But the thing is that at one point we say that I measure what is the outcome and what is the readout. We need to be able to understand the readout. Why I measure this? What is the outcome? How it is going to be? How I am going to reference it? Because it's not only an outcome, but if I'm getting something, an action, whether I should be creating knowledge in so that we can find it. That's how several of the pharmaceutical companies, when they made polymers which was not known before 1990, they could extend their patents for several years and get against it. So it's a knowledge. We have right from the birth, even before birth, when you are a child, you are so and we all know that. But we forget to sense it. Please sense it, and you will really enjoy it. Everything you can measure. I want to have a look at it. You can design yourself. You know how to design what function you can of the guy, how this color appears, how this color is. You can create everything in your life. But create good things, learn good things, use good things for the purpose of the universal life. I wish you all the best, and I'm sure not only the technique would help, but your mental comfort and use at right level is also important. All right.
Thank you, sir, for the wonderful speech. Now, I would like to invite Professor R. Shivaji to address the audience.
Good evening, one and all. On the dais, the Honorable Vice Chancellor of this University, Professor Vijay Srivastava. Today is one of the guests of honor, Dr. T. Raghavan, Chief Director, Center of Laboratory. Then the local coordinator of this training program, Professor Badamja Sudhakarji, and the head of this department of chemistry, Professor Baroda, as well as just now Professor Pataria, who is the Dean for Faculty of Science, left this place. And of the dais, there are various faculty members from different departments. And my lovely participants. Let me say a few words. See, this STUTI training program, which was sanctioned by Department of Science and Technology, Ministry of Science and Technology. There are 13 PMU coordinators have been given, and some of the universities they have given 22 programs, and some of them have given 10 programs. But this task of Shivaji University they gave it for 22 programs. And let me share with you, with the Honorable Vice Chancellor sir also, I would like to bring to your notice. This is the 16th training program which is going on. We are celebrating this valedictory today. We started right from this Srinagar University. We are almost across the nation. It has been spread. At least one training program at one state. And I am very happy to share with you. There are lots of demands for such kind of training programs that every university they are asking us, please give one. Reason is we all are aware just now to feedback to different education. Why is it so? Why everyone wants it? As there is the mission of this government of India, making India Atmanirbhar Bharat. We all are aware. Our sophisticated instruments still we are importing. The cost is involved in that very enormous cost. So what is the concept government of India wants? Let's try, let's try it. We'll try to make it in our own country so that we can save it. Another concept they were asking Atmanirbhar Bharat. Yes, we have to be Atmanirbhar among ourselves. There are various attempts which are made, and one of them is to have on the occasion of this Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, this STUTI training program, which they are initiated. And the output received from every centers, every university through the participants across the nation was extraordinary. Vice Chancellor sir, I would share with you. Day before yesterday, I was in Delhi, and we had a lot of discussion on this STUTI training program. But the input DST officers have got extraordinary. I'm not exaggerating myself since I'm the coordinator, national coordinator for this training program. No. All the places. Every who can know. The print and electronic media also carried very good message about this. Just now, Professor Rajman also mentioned what is the necessity, and very beautiful example he quoted, particularly the kid and mother. Mother understands when her kid is feeling angry automatically. So here also we have to have the tuning frequency with the instruments. There are many scopes are available, and many resource persons have stated what are the scopes are available. Only thing we have to speak with the instrument now. This is the overall concept. I won't take much time because I have to also leave. I have to also catch my next train, and I am also very eager to listen something from the Vice Chancellor of this university. So I won't take much time because most of the times it is happening. Same speech I will be giving because as a program coordinator I have to cover then and then this aspects. But yes, at few of the places under Vice Chancellor, the Minister, Chief Minister of Goa also inaugurated this at Pittsburgh, Goa. At Pondicherry, when we organized, the governor of that state, and she is a medical doctor, she herself highlighted what is the importance of this training program, and she quoted the example of during pandemic period as a doctor how everyone has faced it. To have these sanitizers, to have the aprons, how we really face all these difficulties and what is the necessity. Even from the dais, he said, immediately she'll be going to speak with the Minister of Science and Technology with the government talking. Such kind of wide publicity this training program has got it. Even I remember in this feedback, there are some of the places which were very evident. Really participants started crying. Yes, sir. So far we have not got such kind of response. Some of the startup units which we want to invite them, industries, this is the concept that industry should also invite for such kind of program. And all of them were so happy to participate in this. It always happens that whenever we'll be having gathering at some place, we used to praise someone, but it is not. In reality also it has happened, and whenever these groups are going, and the faculty members, they all are appreciating this program excellently. And I know that being a lady, madam, and for 7 days, and some participant told she has fallen down on one day also. Ma'am, it happens. Without hard work, such kind of gathering is not possible. And after 7 days, it's a very Herculean task because we are organizing 22 programs. We know how much efforts are required towards here. You want to involve the chief ministers and governors of the states to call them over here. Of efforts are required from the organization, and they are very happy to note that their interest. Very willingly they accepted such kind of training programs. They attended, they came, they inaugurated, they have spoken very good word to the various stakeholders, and they have converted this message. Yes, this is very important, which is going on across the nation. So with these words, I will be stopping it over here, and I hand over to the manager, please.
Thank you so much, sir. Next, I would like to call upon our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, Professor Dr. Vijay Srivantham, to deliver his presidential address.
Good evening to one and all. I remember we started with good morning 7 days back.
At the city, we say, dependent on respected guest of honor, Prakriti, Radha Mannaji, Mr. Rajji, Sonka Vadiji, Professor Padmaja, Mr. Bedkar, all other HODs, faculty members, and my dear participants. I'm just trying to make a difference means when it started and today it is going to finish. I would like to ask few questions with all of you. Probably you might be remembering what I told in the beginning, right? So I will summarize at the end. What is your takeaway? Today we are completing this program and many of the things I have told in the beginning. I'm sorry that that thing you have not had security, but they are getting what I'm asking them. So when you will listen their answers, probably you will understand. But I said in the beginning, today what I want to ask, today you will be apart from this program. So what is your takeaway? क्या यहाँ से लेकर के जा रहे हैं? आप में से कुछ लोग as a feedback मुझे all smiling faces, all sad faces, any of you can answer. बताए आपके शब्दों में बताए अच्छा लगे
सर बहुत सारा नॉलेज हम लेकर जा रहे हैं यहाँ से सर बहुत सारा नॉलेज हम लेकर जा रहे हैं जो हमने कभी सुना नहीं था तो वो हमें यहाँ समझ रहे हैं और बहुत सारी चीजें हमें जानने को मिली इंटरडिसिप्लिनरी सब्जेक्ट जानने को मिले हमारा सब्जेक्ट नहीं था पर हमने फिर भी समझा तो काफी हमें समझने को मिला कि हम उस पर भी कुछ कर सकते हैं जान सकते हैं तो वो सारी चीजें
ठीक बात anybody else yes you are saying something
मैं तो सर यार एक मोटिवेशनल डायरेक्शन दी है और my future career in science and technology.
Anybody else? 30 participants were there, but only I'm getting response from 2. So अच्छा आप लोगों ने दे दिया writing पर दे दिया
They are waiting for his
You can say
Yes.
we had
Yes, sir. When we are came here as a research scholar, we are having yes, I'm Gautam Priyadarshi, research scholar from Kolhapur University. So basically, we are doing the research on various topics. While we are doing our research, especially in the field of material science, so we are synthesizing the material. Second step is characterization, and this program is specially based on the sophisticated instrumentation for the material characterization. During this program, various microscopic technique, spectroscopic technique, as well as the some other thermal techniques we have learned. And main thing is the concept, the principle, application, and theory. This was the main part, and as well as the we are gone through the demonstration of the each instrumentation. So that will help a lot us. Thank you.
yes
And here is scholar is university. I do belong to a department of environmental science. So I don't use the words like learning and all because learning is very confined word for this. I think it was an evolutionary phase for us. For the 7 days, we have been evolved. And what the evolution is, let me tell you. It was like a small kid. When he first time go to school, he is not comfortable with his friends. But after he is going for 2-3 days, he is comfortable and he enjoys the environment. So the same thing we are experiencing. First, we were having a phobia of the instruments. Like I was working only soil only. So I think I was not used to these instruments and I don't have to use these instruments. But now I came to know that these are the instruments we are to support us. And it is not that I should confine my research to soil only for going for some physico-chemical parameters. I can take it to a multi-dimensional diameters. And that's all. I again mark my words. It was a evolution of 7 days. How we evolved to be a human beings. So it was an evolution for a student to a research scholar, a confined researcher. Now I can say that I am doing a research. Earlier I was thinking I was.
That should be said at paper. So friends, if you remember in the beginning, I started with the slogan that was Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, Jai Kisan, Jai Kisan. I have told the students about this in rotation and today's initiative. So the nation is having a lot of expectation from all the youths, particularly the scientists. That day also I told that the development of any nation is not possible without good research and innovations. So these 7 days, whatever you have learned, I will give you one piece of advice. After attending this short-term training program on all these sophisticated analytical instruments, wherever you are going back, just give one presentation based on whatever you have learned today. Then probably it will go to your long-term memory. You will not forget. If you will teach something or if you will present something, it will go to your long-term memory. This is one advice which I want to give at the end of the program. In the beginning, I have not told you to do so, but something has struck in your mind. Other thing I told you about collaborations, right? Don't do any competition, just come forward for collaboration. Today, you must be finding that day one, you was totally new, but not knowing with each other. Today, probably you must be feeling difficult. Today we are separating some sort of bonding, chemical bonds, whether it was covalent or unwanted depends on you. So certainly there is some sort of bonding in all of you. And whatever the bonding we have created today, just make this bond as a strong bond. I will not ask whether we will go for sigma bond or pi bond. Whatever the bond you are having, you have the strong bond, and after departing from this place, have good connection with each other. Because research outcomes are totally different when you are doing the research in a team. Normally, we are thinking it is our domain. Why should we tell or why should we share the ideas with others? But friends, let me tell you, this is in the time of multidisciplinary approach, interdisciplinary approach, transdisciplinary approach. So whatever the knowledge you will share with others, be confident you will get totally different research outcomes. So that way you should try to propagate all these things at your institutions. And that day I told that we have made a combined list of all sophisticated instruments available at the Shivaji University of Baroda. Those are open for you. After leaving this place, anytime, whatever the sort of help we want to take from the Shivaji University of Baroda, you can come forward, you can connect with medical of Padmaja Madam and all other university authorities as well. So that way you can come forward. And one more thing I have requested on the day one, I told you that all of you just, why not you prepare say the list of problem statements. Whatever the problems you are finding related to the chemistry, related to the environment in your local areas. Because the local area problem will be solved by local people only. Nobody will come from America and solve your problem. You have to solve your own problem. In that respect, I request that after leaving the place also, you should just send the emails because MSU is going to maintain that portal. Whatever the live problems are there, live projects are there, MSU would like to prefer those live projects which are giving solution to the local problem. जो भी सुविधा के साथ समाधान कर सकते हैं हमारे आसपास की चीजों का उसकी आवश्यकता है। अभी सुनका बड़े जी ने बताया कि आपको आत्मनिर्भर होने की जरूरत है। आत्मनिर्भर होने के लिए भी आपको पहले अपना आसपास का प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करना होगा। दूर का प्रॉब्लम आप बाद में सोचिए, पहले अपने आसपास का प्रॉब्लम सोचिए। जो भी पीएचडी कर रहे हैं, आप छोटा सा कोई विषय लेकर के उसका आप सुविधा के साथ समाधान दीजिए. Don't think for very big problems. Don't go for traditional things. I request guides also. Means always I'm motivating my teachers, my professors. And you should also think beyond your topic. Whatever topic in which you have done the PhD, don't encourage your students to. मैंने डाइस में किया है तो मैं जिंदगी में डाइस में ही करूंगा, ड्रेस में किया है तो ड्रेस में ही करूंगा. And that is what I have done. I was totally a man of chemistry, but later on, totally today I am a man of environment. I'm using the fundamentals of chemistry, but no way I'm known as a chemist, I'm known as an environmentalist. That way, I request to all of you, just come forward. Move in the next domain, whatever the comfort zone you are having, next, move in the next domain and come forward for interdisciplinary research, for multidisciplinary research, and also in future you can think for transdisciplinary research. We are having very good researcher, Ramesh ji. Ramesh ji is very good researcher, he is a good friend of mine. And all the papers you will find in given category journals he is publishing, and all impact factors, everything. Is that type of scientist here, even MSU is collaborating with such type of chemists, such type of scientists. So that way, anytime after leaving this, you can come forward. MSU is welcoming all the good researchers. In future, we are going for recruitment also. That day I told when the senior vice president of Reliance was there, I said, Professor Sankar, that one more value addition we can make in such programs. At 7 days program, we will teach them different separation and purification techniques and all characterization techniques. But every day we will evaluate them. And at the end, if we find that 3 out of 30, we can select 3 students, and if we can provide job in Sun Pharma, in Reliance, and their people will also be set a part of the selection process. So that will be say the takeaway. Always I'm thinking anything in terms of takeaway. ये program हुआ 7 दिन हुआ खत्म हुआ, सब अपने घर, मैडम अपने घर, मैं अपने घर, सब सुखी, ऐसा नहीं. उसके बाद तो हमारी जिम्मेदारी शुरू होती है कि हम कैसे इसको लिंक करके, कैसे, जैसे देश में इंस्ट्रूमेंट बहुत है, आपने बताया सरकार के पास पैसे बहुत है, लेकिन इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स खरीदने के बाद उसको चलाने वाला नहीं है. आप उस दिशा में अगर आगे बढ़ेंगे, जैसे मैडम ने पीछे बताया कि ये इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स में मुझे कंफर्ट आया, अभी नाउ आई एम कंफर्टेबल, दैट टाइप ऑफ कॉन्फिडेंस इज मी. यस, HPLC आई विल गिव यू परफेक्ट रिजल्ट, GC आई विल गिव यू परफेक्ट, FTR जो भी बोलिए आप, एनी इंस्ट्रूमेंट यू नेम वी विल गिव यू द बेस्ट. वो एक स्पिरिट जिस दिन आपके अंदर आ गई, आप अच्छे रिसर्चर तो बनने ही वाले हो. साथ में ये जो इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स खरीदने के बाद नहीं चलना और अनयूटिलाइज्ड पड़ा रहना, वो ज्यादातर यूनिवर्सिटीज और रिसर्च ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस का प्रॉब्लम. आप में से कुछ उसमें आपको अच्छा जॉब मिलेगा, अच्छा आपको सैलरी मिलेगा, आपको उस दिशा में भी कुछ सोचना है ना. प्रोटोटाइप अप्रोच को थोड़ा सा पायलट स्केल पर ले जाकर के कैसे कमर्शियलाइज कर सकते हैं, उस दिशा में सोचिए. साहब ने एक बहुत अच्छा थॉट दिया आपको कि कैसे ये जो हमारे इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स है, सारे हम फॉरेन इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स, MSU, Perkinelmer, this, that, so many brands we are using. Why not we are developing our own instruments? That is also a brilliant idea. Those who are good in instrumentation, you can make a team of instrumentation and control people, electronics people, computer engineers, and all IT people. Come forward, make a team, just come out with an instrument. Go for reverse engineering, which China has done long back. An instrument open and go for the reverse engineering. Some of you should think in that direction also. That is also a brilliant idea. We should develop our own indigenous instruments, which will be very cheaper and which will make our nation self-reliant. It is a good idea. So with these words, I convey my best wishes, and I want to see you as a future scientist. Is some of you, like that day I told that our one of the alumni, Venki Ramakrishnan, is the Nobel laureate. I wish you all the success to become Nobel laureate in future. Do the research, complete research, perfect research, precise research. All the best to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for the motivating call. Now, I would request Professor Pandachana for word of
Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir, Professor Vijay Srivastava, Professor Valedictory, National Coordinator of the STUTI Program, Dr. T. Rajamana, Director, Sun Pharma Research Center, Dr. Ramesh from Indus University, my colleagues, research scholars, and all other participants. A very good evening to all of you. And yeah, it's a difficult task, but the whole thing is incomplete without a vote of thanks because the program is not complete. It cannot be a success without the help of many people. At the foremost, I would like to thank DST for taking the initiative of STUTI and funding it. Otherwise, this would not have occurred. I also would like to thank the National Program Officer, Professor Sonkavade, for inviting us to organize the workshop. I would like to thank our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor V.K. Srivastava, and Professor Haribai Kataria for giving me the opportunity to organize the workshop. Professor Kannan, Director CSM-CRF, to grace the occasion as guest of honor during the inaugural session. I would like to thank Professor Jasra, Vice President RIL, to give his presidential address and talk about the polymeric materials. The workshop is a success because of the resource persons who have given lectures on various topics and helped in the demonstration of instruments. Professor Sujit Mukherjee, Adjunct Professor, Manipal Institute of Technology, Professor Arun Pratap, former Dean, Faculty of Technology and Engineering, Professor Jha, Head, Department of Physics, MSU University, Professor Mustafa, ISER Pune, Professor Ratnaprabha, Head, Department of Biochemistry, Dr. Bablu, Department of Environmental Studies, Dr. Sunil Singh, Department of Botany. We also have actually taken advantage of the wide in-house expertise available in our own department. Professor Prasanna, Professor Bidekar, Professor Soni, Dr. Amar, Professor Bhavna, Professor Ashish. All of them had given lectures on various topics of their expertise and then have helped in the demonstration of instruments. Thank you all. Dr. Arpita, Dr. Reena, they had helped in demonstration of NMR, and also all other colleagues of my department who have directly and indirectly have been a backbone of strength to me. I would like to thank my environment department colleagues too for having borne with me to have a lapse of time to cater to them. I would like to thank all my faculty colleagues for having encouraged and supported me in organizing the workshop. Dr. Nagar, Dr. Maurya and their research team had helped in demonstration of instruments as told. I would like to thank SICAT, Dr. Parik, the director of SICAT, who had immediately agreed to give access to all the instruments in their organization, which was a very great experience to all the participants. We also thank Faculty of Pharmacy, Technology and Engineering for showing their instruments to all their participants and explaining to them how the instruments work. I would like to thank Professor Vijay K. Srivastava and Honorable Vice Chancellor and respected Dean Sir, Professor Haribai Kataria, Professor Sonkavade, and Dr. T. Rajamannar and Dr. Ravish from Indus University to grace this occasion of the concluding session. I would also like to thank the most important is the participants without whom this program would not have been a success at all. And if there has been any lapse in the workshop, please forgive me, I take the responsibility. I would like to thank the non-teaching staff who have taken the additional duty in organizing this program right from the morning to evening, with specific mention to Mrs. Revati, Mr. Rawal, Mr. Mahesh Bhai, Mr. Raju, and Mr. Mori. A special thanks to the research scholars who have helped me in my research group, Nazni, Ketvi, Radhika, Viran, Divya, Ritu, Narottam, and others, who have made this program a success. Thank you all.
Very good. Anyway, everyone here also.
आप वो चैनल खोलो, चैनल लिंक के थ्रू